Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, thank you for all your well wishes. I confessed I saw them, kept crying, you know. People being kind, it's my weakness really. I just cry all the time about it. Anyway, one of you said about, you know, that I can, me and Freddie can talk to my grandma. And I thought, why didn't I think of that? So I did, I pulled one card and it was the Nine of Swords reversed. A lot of upset, despair. But she wasn't talking about her, she was talking about my dad, so. But I couldn't relate to him. What you got to understand is in my family, I'm just normal. No one really talks about what I do, or it probably doesn't even understand as well. So I thought I'm not doing messages like that, but I do feel for him. So, and then what else? Oh, see this insect, right? It keeps coming by. I don't know if you can see it, but it's been here for over a week. I've had the windows open, I've sprayed. And it's still here. So, but it did cross my mind last week whether this was like, you know, spirit just coming in. Anyway, I asked, so I want anybody, and it wasn't anybody that I thought it would be, but I got a yes from my nana. So it's nice that somebody's here with me, because my mum's off doing something else. Freddie, he's not available, and you know, maybe they just don't want me to put myself through it. But anyway, I did a reading, another reading, just before I started. I had a bit of a cry. And like I say, it's, you know, I've got loads to celebrate about my grandma. And I'm lucky, I'm so lucky. You know, my nana died when I was really young, so as a child. So my grandma, she was everything. And we're lucky she's got about 30 grandkids, and oh, they like to breed in my family. But, you know, yeah, 30 grandkids and great-grandchildren as well. I just never knew how she did it and remembered all the names. And, you know, she made us all feel special. She made us all feel like we had a beautiful relationship with her, you know. Not being favourite or out like that, just, you know, special. So, yeah. So I thought, right, I'll get myself into it, and we're going to do Russia, okay? Russia, Starmer, and what's going on. I told you there was going to be a fake war, didn't I? Russia won't attack, and now you've got Europe saying in the name of peace, they're going to try and bomb them first, you know. I've just never known anything so ridiculous. But I have to say, we have got some hope as well. I have worked on a couple of bits of this reading, so I am very happy to say that these guys are getting knocked off their perches. Okay, so let's have a look then. So we're looking at Starmer first and Europe. And I had it in my mind that frozen assets of Russia's has already been spent. And that is 1 trillion. That would be a good motive for war. But there might be other stuff as well. So let's have a look. So has Europe spent any of Russia's money? Not for want of trying, okay, so I think what's gone on in the past is that they'll have been stopped maybe, you know, everybody wants to break into a bit of that money as well, but they haven't been able to get their hands on it yet. It's so close yet so far. So in the next week or two, few weeks, you're going to hear about the British Empire. And its banks and how it funnels money. Okay, so there's definitely trillions, but in this case, they can't get Putin's neither. Now, I think we should all write to Vladimir and say, you know, this is nonsense. We don't want a war with you. You know, it's our government. Can you just do a single sniper shot to a car full of them? But anyway, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I'm sure Russia knows that Starmer's an idiot. How does Putin feel about Starmer? Starmer's going around trying to get everybody on side, but also as well, is this what he knows about Starmer Universe? Is this what he knows? He absolutely does. Yeah. Starmer shouldn't be going anywhere because the Russians haven't just got probably Andrew. They've got him as well. And look at that, one single kid, one single child. One single child who needed somebody's help. That was going to be stuck and trapped in the Ukraine war. Is that right? Yes. So they came over here for support. So I know people said the Free Ukrainians was rent boys, but given the fact of what's going on in the world and what Trump has revealed and what we've witnessed as well over the years, especially the last couple of years, and Labour, you can't trust a goddamn word these people say. Is that why Starmer wants Lammy to do away with juries? Yeah, to hide that secret. Well, it's been unrealistic because I think, all the decent lawyers, especially in the UK, are furious. I don't know why people are always being shut up and silenced. I don't know why. Do you know what? Is the I don't know. People need to stand together, like the lawyers and the judges. Not all of them can be, disincentivized, blackmailed and shut out and silenced and, forced to go with them that way. I mean, it really is. But if he thinks that this is going to be hidden, no, it's not, because you can't. I know they've silenced their press and they've handed out D notices everywhere for everything. One of them being Diana as well, by the way. So that'll be interesting on a reading, where the media cannot print anything. But it's gone so dark again. I've got a light there because I don't know why it's real dark. 1 second. I'm not sure if that's any better. I can't understand it. The past week or two, it's just gone so dark. Anyway, right, okay, so, yeah, being unrealistic if he thinks that's going to not unfold. So basically, the England banks and all those institutions, they all launder money for drug cartel, basically. That's the top and bottom of it. And Venezuela is the key into that. So obviously, Starmer and Europe, they aren't happy because Trump's gone right for the source of Venezuela, and this will stop money flooding the UK. So, while the war's going on, they could justify going into these trillions of Putin's. Well, they can try. So, how does Starmer feel about Trump's interference in Venezuela? All their plans are upside down, it's ending, the sauce is going. Hello, insect. Hello, Nana. She sat on my cards, She sat on my other cards. But anyway, passed over, yeah. Yeah, it's like, what, he's dead in the water? He's dead in the water. You can't stop now. It's not a success, but you can't stop now. Is that why they want war? More war? Well, you see, this is where the good news comes in. How does Trump feel about getting China on board? Well, still talking terms and conditions and competition. No, do you remember when I said about there was a coup coming for the US? Well, for the US government, for their finances, their dollar, everything. There was going to be a coup, and there was getting quite close to it as well. So what Starmer has done is utilise with every European government, apart from Italy, apart from Hungary, they've tried to gang up, okay? And they would have, only left America with 44% of financial on, the dollar. They'd only be 45 or 44%. Sorry, needs to check these numbers out, but and then the rest, all made up of different little countries, including the UK, would have the monopoly and control over the US. And yes, that was exactly what they was heading for. At the time, I asked why Trump wasn't aware, why I would know and see it coming, a little old me, and he wasn't. Well, it seems that he has or was, so at the time was Trump planning to ally themselves with Russia and China. Not right, no, not then. But obviously, information got fed to him. There were of just, I don't mean my channel, but you get a lot of speakers, a lot of politicians, a lot of senators, a lot of clever people who are on this side of the people, not profit. And he had to seek elsewhere, Starmer and all his, idiots. Pulling stunts all the time, even the BBC, which Trump, said worldwide, it's state-owned, it's the government. When he said about alliances, supposedly to be an alliance and a great friend of America, but actually wasn't. So he was referring all this back. But what he's done with Venezuela is he's just cancelled their source of income. So the banks can't have control. The British Empire, all government buildings and governments and private investor firms as well, equity, it's all gone down in smoke, and he knows it. How does, how does Keir Starmer feel about Putin and taking action against Putin? Well, they'll lose because, one thing you don't want to go against is China. I've always said that. They've got what? Mind you, I think their population isn't as big as it was, Yeah, he's lost it, and that's caused by Trump, But it was his own behaviour as well that contributed to it, Should have been fair, should have took Trump's advice, should have done the right thing. But no, your paymasters wanted something else. How was the British Empire going to survive then, eh? Well, Starmer's going to have to put it right, isn't he? He's going to have to be seen on the side of the US. He's never on the side of anybody, truly, okay, apart from Ukraine and France. Well, Putin, grass on Starmer. Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar on this as well. And it's It's a national security issue, okay? And it would be, yeah. Everything's going to collapse for him. I mean, the world's already collapsed for us. It's already caved in. We've already lost a lot. Some would say almost everything. Pension, houses, jobs. Told you about that benefits shite. Yeah, get another load of illegals in and, pay them to sit on their ass all day while everybody else has to go to work or suffer. And I think money as well, is Putin going to reveal about money? Something in writing already, something in writing. Are these going to come from leaks and like journalists? Yeah, they're all ready for him. Okay, they're all ready. Everybody's pissed off with him and the government and their lies and the refusal to stand down and respect us. I mean, the best thing to do is not piss us off at all, and put the country first, because it's their country as well. And eventually, everything that comes to us will go and affect them in the end. Their money, their big houses, taxes, them getting attacked or broken into. Their family, this is so close. Yeah, loads of lies being revealed. So what is Starmer hiding? Give it, I think, 3 things. Go on, give us the first one. So about the mother being in Ukraine. Is that the mother of his child? Someone taking revenge. National security. Something coming out in writing. Leaks that expose Starmer further, especially where a mother is concerned, a woman, and then I'm getting a revenge. Is that Lord Ali? No. Is that to do with Zelensky? Yes. Mom knows who the mother is. Maybe has been with the mother before, I don't know. But you're getting mom as well. This woman's blonde. So this woman is a decent mother. But I want to say a leader as well. Is this mother a leader? Right, not now, don't somebody making out that they're okay when they're not. So something they are when they're not. It's trickery. Is this mother a leader? Well, I'm getting maybe thinks she is, thinks she is, and she's not. But that doesn't ring right. She's a nice person, this person. And so is this one as well. But you're getting 2 mums. And Zelensky. Is that right, universe? 2 mums and Zelensky? Yes. Yes. Well, that would be a biological mother. That's either a grandmother, or it could be like a stepmom, you know, somebody, a second mom. The lies and deceit are about these three. Is this to do with Starmer's wife? And people believing that she's, it was her son? Yes. Absolutely. Two people meeting. Look, this isn't to do with, you know, whoever that lad was in that building with Starmer was not the son with the mother. It was his son from Ukraine because the lad didn't want to fight in the Ukraine war, and maybe, you know, did Starmer's son recruit his mates as well and get him a free pass? Absolutely. Couldn't just come to London on his own. He would have been, you know, there was meant to do well. There was all at university. I know people say, oh, they had websites and this, that and the other for being renties. But I've told you, I don't believe that shit. And anyway, if it was truly that and only that, then, you know, why not say anything in the public? You know, why put a D notice on it? He didn't put a D notice on it because, well, he did, but he wasn't for that reason. So, now, there was something else as well that I watched, not witnessed. And that is these D notices going, that Labour keeps slapping on everybody, all the, you know, mainstream media. And apparently, in 90% of cases, the MSN dropped the bloody stories, won't report at all. And guess what they included? Was did have MPs and the Labour Party tried to silence their press over MPs accessing SA pictures. Fear of being caught out, you know, being named and everything. So, you know, this is also information kept for later. I can't believe how many perverts there are in government. I was absolutely shocked. You need to go on to the grey zone, apparently. Grey with an A. And watch it. I mean, I watched it. Oh, my God. Normally I watch a couple of minutes and think that's it, but I actually watched all 11 minutes of him. He was very interesting as well. So, yeah, lots of MPs with a lot of those offences and D notices served on the press. If you don't comply, we'll label you as extremists. If you don't comply, you'll get blacklisted. We'll censor you. And all this is being done by something called DMSA committee. Basically, you know, they're the ones sending out the orders. Don't print this, don't print that, don't say this, leave that name out. You just can't believe how many pervs there are in there. And no doubt, is Keir Starmer one of them? He knows what's been going on, okay, so he might not have done this himself, but he certainly knows what goes on. And that's what they do, don't they? You know, but I mean, downloading kiddie stuff while you're sat in the House of Commons, I mean, that is just outrageous. Why aren't the mainstream media talking about this shite, you know? It's terrible. It starts all the way at the top and goes all the way down to the bottom. And a lot of it comes from our military of just defence, Ministry of Defence. There's no defence in that. No defence, you know. They're going after our soldiers and everything else, accusing them of stuff when they've been given orders. And if, you know, how the hell would you refuse an order when you're in with the Taliban or whatever, you know, full on being attacked, haven't had no sleep, nothing to eat, and then being told you have to do things, you know. I mean, raping people or all like that, that's not on, is it? That's not on, but that should be punished. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to them in that situation, what goes on. And the army should be, well, it's not actually the army, it's SAS and Special Forces. I mean, they just do a very difficult job, don't they? Yet they want to run everybody down. Not just one person, a whole freaking unit. They're not going to defend us, are they? They're not going to do anything, the army, if you think you're going to get, you know, go to jail for anything that has been commanded of you. And if you don't command that officer, well, you're court-martialed or you put the whole team at risk. It's very, very hard. So they're all in it. So let's have a look then. So Trump is forming like a powerful alliance, the biggest alliance, America, Russia and China. So how does Starmer feel about Trump going with China? Because he wants to do that embassy, doesn't he? Yeah, still sees a future, works, you know, wants to work with him. You're a snake, Starmer. The only people that want to work with him are the ones that want something because they'll get it. He's so fickle. How does China feel about Starmer? Yeah, look at that. On the wrong side of them. Getting on the wrong side of them. So, I don't know what's going on with this embassy. What is going on with the embassy? Yeah, well, they're not going to feel able to go ahead as easily. You know, there's problems that need to be worked out. And agreements, further agreements. I don't know, there's something, what I will say is like in the pipeline. And I know they'll be on top of pipelines, but I've got something in the pipeline as well. This is how stupid he is. What's going to happen to NATO? Well, they're now in a very, very precarious situation. And not because Putin's going to do anything, but because NATO will destroy itself, okay? You cannot just strike somebody and say, in the name of peace, we're just warning you, you know, that if you do start, we're ready. Like Putin had taken a notice anyway. So that's false as well. And a lot NATO, I mean, they are fucked, excuse my French, and I'll try not to repeat that word again, but they are. They've just shown themselves to be incompetent, greedy, wanting, you know, a paymaster. They haven't got no integrity at all. They've always worried that once the Ukraine and Russian war ends, that there is no place for NATO. And there isn't. Trump's absolutely right on that. They're going to look a laughing stock. How do NATO feel about Russia, the US and China being allies? they've got more support, you know, between the three of them. They're bigger than any of these stupid countries who wants to sign up to a death warrant. And I told you it would be a fake war, that the Starmers blame the Russians, you know, and in actual fact, Russia couldn't give a shit about us. All those stories they planted saying that Russia had killed babies in hospitals and everything, slaughtered their own, that wasn't true neither. The only people pushing bullshit and propaganda is Europe and us. There's Putin and Trump. Oh, I want to know about this actually with China. Even they think he's a dictator. And he's on the wrong side of the law, so there could be like, I don't know, maybe human conventions, is it? I can't remember the proper word, but like breaches. And we all know China's quite fond of communism and being dictators as well, but I think this goes against Chinese. What do Chinese know about Starmer? Well, obviously, they know Starmer's going to be under a different government very, very, very soon. They know Starmer's on edge. They know he's anxious. They know that he's stressing as well. He's got a lot of stress in the UK that is distracting him. You would think, because he still manages, what's he managed? 82 flights in this year alone. He's a joke. How does Macron feel about Russia, US and China getting together? He's off to a journey. Let's hope it's prison. Macron's the one who his wife is a male. Turns out got bigger balls than he has. I don't know. He's fickle. He's fickle, you know. Again, he's walking over the edge as well, stepping over a cliff, him, about to have a mighty, mighty fall. Well, Zelensky, he's been boxed in, you know. Again, this is like blackmail in front of us all, you know, with corruption. We all knew that anyway, but thanks to Trump, it all came out. And there's more. How does Zelensky? So basically, Macron didn't see that coming, did you? How's Zelensky feeling about signing his Putin deal? Doesn't want to, but will have to. He knows his time's coming. He knows, everybody knows the only reason Europe want war with Russia is A, because of the trillions that Putin has, but B, because the UK, London, they put money everywhere, and it all comes from the drug cartels. You know, they make it legal because, and they let it go as well. That's why they're letting in illegal immigrants. That's why they're letting in their drugs and everything, because they profit. They make money. Trafficking the works. Yeah, his life's about to fall apart, you know. But at the end of the day, Zelensky, it's prison or bugger off or disappear somewhere. You don't have to take Starmer out because they've got the goods on him. He's just a bit cocky, aren't you? Does Starmer know that Putin has got details of this child? Yeah, because this guy's threatened to tell the world. I think something's going to have to come out, you know. Oh, my word. I think this is coming out. Is Starmer going to tell the world? That fell out. No, Lazar revealed. So a lot of powerful people here, not on Starmer's side or the British Empire. You've just had it all snatched away from you, Starmer, right under your goddamn nose. Lars revealed. Leaks. Got an interview. Will that finish him? A woman does. A woman finishes him. Is that Raina? It's always been Raina gonna bring him down. Well, you've got stories with Raina coming, but I think this is something else. Has Starmer been accused of an SA offence? I'm getting drink and drugs. Is it that Starmer took drugs? No, it's not drugs. So it might be treatment, it might be, because it could be medical. Is it medical? No, it's a man, a weak man from overseas. Is this the boy being overseas? Is that it, universe? Yes or no? What's on the card? Yes. So I think, you know, that's going to be underprivileged as well. You've got the Ukrainians trying to cover it and him trying to cover it up. You've got his dealings that tie to Zelensky and being involved there because, you know, they're all corrupt. They all know what's what, and certainly Zelensky did. Yeah, China know that Starmer's going to go through something. Okay then, outcome for us, the British public. You ready? Are you ready? Read all about it. Read all about it. A child. We're going to feel very positive as well. I don't know why, but we'll feel positive for young people. This is also a blood test. Is that a blood test? No. Maybe there was something to do with paternity, I don't know. What else will be revealed about Starmer, please? I've just pulled that up, right? That's my grandmother. It's not the one that passed, by the way. She's too early. And the insect comes up. So what else do we need to know? I'm getting an older woman. Are we talking about Starmer's mother? I just feel like, on one hand, I feel like, because she's back again, she's there and she's there. Just from a glance, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people that know. I'm seeing a lot of people that will come out as well afterwards. I don't know. I think there's an accusation at Starmer. I'm not sure it's, you know, SA or, but I do feel like covering up for somebody. Hang on. Did Nichols gone missing from the government? Was he a pair? No? You know what I mean? Don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. You know, I don't, could be typical. I mean, they have sat in Parliament, okay? It's on the news. Try Redacted as well. I like watching them sometimes. Not all the time, but some of the stuff I find interesting. I don't know. It's a powerful woman. Is it a powerful woman? She's part of a think tank. Do we know this woman? Is she known to us? Something in writing in the dark. Again, it's coming out. So the mother must write something. You know, there could be a book. Is there a book on the way? Oh, you're going to get 2 separate books. But that won't be for a while. I don't know. I felt this woman only had one son. Could be a secret, like, you know. Is Starmer's son's mother living in the UK? No, she couldn't get in. And she wasn't happy about it neither. I don't know whether actually she wanted to be in the UK. So she's from the Ukraine. She might have other children now, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's something big, something big. And I can't get this woman. What? So we've got the caring mother. Is this mother Starmer's ex-wife? Or ex-wife, yeah? No, somebody else. She's high up. Is she another government leader? No, false. Although, I get such a damaging situation. Is she a leader? I will, do you know what? I'm just going to say, I think she's high up. Is she the woman of like a high up person? Is she related to a high up person? Yes. Frozen out in the cold. Skint. Fear. So I kind of feel like this woman could be with someone in uniform. Was that right? No. I don't know, guys. I'll have to wait and see as it becomes clearer. But I know she's part of an organisation, you know. She could be NATO, she could be Macron's ex. Could be Macron's current. But yeah, I don't know. All I know is like it's she's high up, she's grandiose. And Putin's going to deliver the blow. Okay, guys, I told you that would be fun. Okay, it certainly got me off my mind off other things, so thank you very much. And I'll be back soon. And I'd just like to say, obviously, thank you for your hypes. Thank you for all your love on the videos. You know, I've been a bit tearful, emotional, so I haven't sent you any love hearts, okay? But right now, I'm going to send you all a bunch of bloody great big love and hugs from me. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye now. Bye-bye.